Since the birth of the first camera, the art of filmmaking emerged. With the evolution of cinema, the art of filmmaking has transformed from merely recording everyday life with a camera to become a dream-building industry. Cinema also developed its unique ways of storytelling. But how does cinema interpret a story, and why does it elicit a different feeling compared to stage plays, even though both involve actors following a script? The key distinction lies in the perspective of the audience. Unlike stage plays, cinema uses the limited viewpoint of the camera to design or guide what the audience should see. The art of determining the angles and perspectives for the viewers to witness becomes a significant challenge in the realm of cinematic storytelling. So, how do directors achieve this? Let's examine how different filming techniques enhance the narrative from a clip of the movie Kill Bill, directed by the famous director Quentin Tarantino, to explore how cinema uses various camera methods to elevate the story. Before introducing how the scene works, let's have a brief overview of the plot. In the movie Kill Bill, the protagonist bride is betrayed by her former comrades on her wedding day, leading to a miscarriage and a 4-year coma. In this sense, she is seeking revenge against her formidable adversary, Oren Ishii, who is a ruthless and highly skilled katana-wielding assassin. With the necessary context in mind, let us delve into this scene. The composition of this shot is commonly seen in Western films. It's often being used for shooting gun duels between cowboys, because it effectively displays the relative positions of two characters, which makes it suitable to employ this type of shot to depict the katana duel between the characters. Also, this shot is also commonly referred to as a cowboy shot or American shot, compared to a waist-level shot that typically captures the actor's upper body. The director positions the camera lower, including the upper part of the thighs of the character in frame, which better showcases the guns holstered at the cowboys' waists and provides a broader view of the vast Western landscape, making it a common choice in Western movies. Because cowboy shots are taken from a lower angle, they can easily convey a sense of height and solidity, making them a popular choice in superhero movies as well. Next shot that we annualized is this close-up shot, which commonly used in Western films to depict gun duels too. Through this tighter close-up shot, it can effectively restrict the audience's view, making them to focus on two characters preparing for the duel, and establishes the positioning of the protagonist on the left and the opponent on the right. Therefore, in the movie Kill Bill, the director uses the filming techniques often seen in Western films to present the sword fight between the two characters, to heighten the sense. However, not only these filming techniques were used in the film. In this sense, the director needs to establish Oren Ishii as a formidable presence to make the audience to better sense the threat faced by the protagonist. In order to convey Oren Ishii's confidence and dominance, the director positions her to stand up, facing the protagonist with a frontal and open posture. Simultaneously, the director raises the camera, allowing it to shoot the protagonist from a higher angle, creates the impression that Oren Ishii had the high ground, making her appear more powerful than the protagonist. Furthermore, the director goes even further by having the protagonist take a few steps backward, making her appear even more powerless. This further accentuates the contrast between the protagonist and Oren Ishii. These deliberate adjustments allow the film to convey a profound sense of threat from the adversary with just simple adjustment between shots. And in their second encounter, the protagonist successfully cut Oren Ishii's scabbard, gaining some advantage in the duel. And as the position of these characters changed, so do the camera. As we can see, the camera started filming at a lower angle, making Oren Ishii appear more dominant. Then director shifted the camera towards her and slightly raised it, aligning the camera's perspective parallel to Oren Ishii. This made her no longer seem superior. In the next shot, the director made the protagonist move forward and stood parallel to Oren Ishii, signifying that at this moment, the protagonist could hold her own against her opponent. However, after this sense, the dynamics between them changed once again. After this battle, Oren Ishii successfully knocked down the protagonist, once again putting the protagonist in a disadvantaged position. So, what did the director do? After Oren Ishii strikes the protagonist, the director initially shifts the protagonist from the left side of the frame to the right side, swaps her positions with Oren Ishii. This technique can the roles between them, temporarily making Oren Ishii become the main character, to better illustrate her regaining the upper hand of the situation. Following this, the director repositions the camera to shoot the antagonist from a lower angle, enhancing the antagonist's menacing presence. A director can enhance the storytelling by employing different compositions or cinematographic techniques. However, there are still numerous composition and camera angle choices that can be used to enhance storytelling. So, in the future, when you watch movies, you can pay more attention to how directors using various camera angles to enhance the presentation of the story.